Hey everybody, it's Maida, and this is my fourth or fifth time recording this because every time I tried to do it, my face keeps lagging, so we're just gonna scrap that idea to even have my face in the video at all because my computer is too weak for it. Anyway, moving on. So, since as of February 20th, my YouTube channel is no longer monetized, uh, which is not a big deal. In fact, it's probably better because now that I don't have to worry about monetization, I can use whatever type of music I feel like using. As long as I don't claim it's mine, clearly. Anyways, so yeah, my channel is demonetized since I didn't meet the YouTube partner requirements for this year, which is fine, as I have said. But I thought this was a good opportunity to let you guys know that there are other ways to support me besides watching my YouTube videos. So I'm sure many of you know, I have my first page up here. So, and you can probably see all of the tabs that I have opened here. But the first way that you can support me is just by heading over to tapas.io and reading my comics, which I hope some of you have. I hope most of you have. But if you haven't, it's here on tapas.io/MaidaServania, and these links are also going to be in the description of the video. So the two stories that I have up right now is My Love Story, which is about 78 pages, and It's Cold, which is only 18 pages. So, yeah, I mean, that is what it is. If you are an active user of Tapas, you've probably heard of tipping. You can earn coins by watching ads on the app, and if you want to help me out just a little bit more, you can also tip me for my comics. But not required, clearly. Let's see. So that's method number one, is just reading my comics, which hopefully you have. Number two way of helping me out is popping over to Lulu.com. Again, this link will be in the description. Type in my name in the search bar, and if you liked the comics that you read on Tapas, you can also buy a physical copy here on Lulu.com. So these are, this is a print-on-demand site, so they don't have inventory on the book itself, which is why it's a little bit pricier than what a regular book would be, of a similar quality. But so My Love Story is available in black and white. It's on sale for. It's been on sale for the month of February, so it's still going to be on sale for the next 3 days. It's Cold is printed in full color. Again, only about 19 pages. Only an 18-page story. But it costs that much because it's really expensive to print in color. And because I can't buy it in bulk to reduce costs, that's why it's $8, unfortunately. But again, if you really liked the story, you can purchase it here at Lulu.com. So that's method number two of supporting me. Method number three would be hopping over to Redbubble, finding my profile. My username is ID by Maida on here, so it's not my full name. And buying some merchandise. Not all of it is my illustration art. Some of it is some designs that I've done on 99designs.com. I never won a contest, and that's why I reused the designs. I was like, well, if I'm not going to win contests and no one's using it, I might as well use it for something. So I threw them up on Redbubble. Basically, I believe everything looks really good on tote bags, so I really recommend just buying tote bags, especially if your city has just especially if your city has enacted a bring your own bag law, which is what our city has started doing back in July. I really like this one. I kind of made it for Valentine's Day, but it definitely looks more like a birthday thing. but whatever. I think it looks nice as a pillow. Like I said, I think everything, and I think everything looks nice as a tote bag. So there's that for you guys. Yeah, so method number 3 would just be to pop on over to Redbubble and buy something. Again, Redbubble is another print-on-demand thing, so that's why it's a little bit pricier, since there's no real inventory involved. But you do get 15% off for buying any 2 items. Or for buying more than 2 items, I think, even, you get the extra 15% off. Also, Redbubble, like, has a lot of sales, so things are usually bouncing between 15 to 25% off anyway, if you catch it at a good time. So I would suggest joining Redbubble's email list if you're into that, into getting independent art from creators. So that's method number 3, Redbubble. Method number 4 of supporting me would be to become a patron on my Patreon account. And still, I would say still pretty noobish at Patreon. As you can see, I don't have that many posts up on here yet. But basically what you get from Patreon is you give a little bit of money every month, or you pledge a certain amount of money every month. It's up, the amount is up to you, but if you do, there's this option of tiers. I only have 2 tiers though. So tier number 1 is if you pledge $1 a month, you get access to new comic pages before they're published on Tapas. I'm not working on a comic right now, so you won't see those for a while. But, and first looks at new content, honorable mentions on Tapas. If you don't want your name mentioned on Tapas, just let me know. I'm not gonna use your name without permission. But you also get access to 1080p wallpapers, which I added recently. And then you can also donate $3 a month. And if you donate $3 a month, then you get access to my PSD files from the YouTube. Some of the YouTube ones I've been doing. The YouTube live stream illustrations. You can download the full PSDs for that to view them. And you can also, if you don't have a software and you're not interested in looking at the PSDs, you can also download the PNG files, the line art PNG files. So let me see if I have one. So yeah, here's the Static Shock one. For in case you decide to be a Patreon and you don't have an art software, you prefer not to use art software, you can download the lines for the illustrations I've been doing for the YouTube live streams, and then you can color them in traditionally after you've printed them. So there's that option for $3 a month. But those are the only 2 tiers that I have. I don't really have, I'm not sure, because if I add a $5 tier or a $10 tier, then I'd want to give out physical goodies to people. But I don't know what kind of physical goodies I could give, because of printing costs. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, like I was thinking mailing out postcards would be an easy thing, like maybe a postcard with a message and a doodle. I don't know. That would be for $5 because that's not super fancy. But yeah, that's my idea for if I add a $5 tier. But like I said, right now you just have the option of $1 or $3. So that's option number 4 for ways to support me. Option number 5, oh whoops, I didn't even pull up my own page, would be to buy me a coffee on Ko-fi.com. So Ko-fi is kind of like Patreon, it's just another donation thing, but instead of paying monthly, it's just a one-time donation. And just so you know, one coffee is the equivalent of $3. So just keep that in mind. If you buy me a coffee, you're not just giving me $1, you're giving me $3. And you can choose to make your donation public or private. There isn't really anything cool on Ko-fi. Like, they added a gallery and you can leave messages on a news feed, but Ko-fi seems like one of those things where the only reason people sign up for them is to receive donations, not necessarily to give donations. So I don't know. I'm not actually sure how important it would be to leave updates on here. I mean, clearly if it's related to my goal, which is I just did the print runs for my love story, but I mean, I paid for my own print runs. I mean, it'd be nice to get money to do more print runs, but it's not required. So there's option number 5. It's going to ko-fi.com and buying me coffee. And then option number 6 would be commissioning me. You can do that through DeviantArt, through Facebook. I think there's still an option to message people through YouTube. But I just wanted to show you guys my website also, because it exists and because I haven't done anything with it besides throw it up there for the public to see. But the cool thing about my website right here is that you can see both my design work and my illustration work. I've only shown the projects, not the individual art things. So you can see illustrations that go together, like this book that I made for Aiden, who is my boyfriend. Process images for this illustration right here. Some stuff related to my love story. Posters. These cartoon things, which I haven't posted on DeviantArt because it's not related to my anime and manga stuff, but they're still pretty cool. And this is something that I did this was a school project, but I liked it. Should probably adjust the colors because I can barely see what's going on in this picture. Right here. Anyway, yeah, you can actually request a commission through my website right here on the commission tab. I have rules right here and information, and if you click here you'll see more terms and conditions, but right here on the right is a nice little form, so you can send me one of those if you want, or if you want to commission, or if you want to commission me. And these are some example works and some prices that I've listed right here. Yeah, so in terms of coloring options, I just decided that black and white and line arts are probably not what the people are interested in. So you just have the option of full color. You can do either airbrushed or cell shading. The difference being, you know, I use softer, a mix of soft shading and hard shading for the airbrushed ones, and only hard shading on the cell shading. Sometimes I include some gradients on there, but for the sake of these examples, I didn't really include any gradients. But yeah, so option number 6 would be to commission me, because that would, you know, that would just make my day if someone ordered a commission from me. But I know not everyone can afford it, so it's not like I'm begging. Or I'm trying not to seem like I'm begging anyway. But yeah, so you can fill out this form, your name, your email address, and you can even fill out a deadline. Like maybe the art is a gift for somebody, or it's for a project that you have set in mind or something. But you can tell me that there's a deadline and I'll fulfill it by then. Yeah, so those are the 6 ways you can read my comics on Tapas.io. You can buy my comics at Lulu.com. You can purchase merchandise at Redbubble.com. You can become a patron on Patreon.com. You can do a one-time donation through Ko-fi.com. And if you want to do me a solid, you can commission me. Either through my website, through DeviantArt, through Facebook, and possibly through YouTube. I'm not completely sure that you can still message people on YouTube, but I know you used to. So anyway, that is everything from me. I hope you guys found this video interesting. For those of you who maybe you didn't know about all of these different ways that you can support me, and now you do. And now you know what's on my Redbubble account, because it includes things besides my illustrations that you see in these videos. And if you guys have any questions about anything, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will hopefully have an answer for you. Yeah, I don't know let me know what you guys think of all of my different stuffs. I think my Redbubble's kind of cool, but I don't advertise, so I don't know. Maybe it's not cool. Anyways, I will see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.